Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day. It rained last night. Still pretty nice out. I'm looking forward to today. Got lots to do. First thing on the list is to take this truck into the shredder. It's kind of a cool paint job, but it's a rusty piece of junk. The motor's all taken apart. It's ready for the shredder. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get my crusher out today and start using it. That's my goal. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but I hauled a ton of cars this week already. Today is Wednesday. I don't know what day I'll upload this, but I hauled a bunch on Monday that I recorded. I hauled a whole bunch yesterday that I did not record. And so I'm almost there. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that. I think the last time I recorded crushing cars was 3 months ago, maybe 4. I know it was cold out. That's all I remember. And it hasn't been cold for a long time now. And before I go, check this out. My wife got me this yesterday. It's a 1 gallon, or it's 1.05 gallon, 4 liter. Keeps water cold, keeps ice in it for up to 4 days, I think they said. Before I was just using a little 2 liter one, and it was okay, but it just wasn't quite big enough. I'd run out of water halfway through the day. So I'm really looking forward to this. This will be awesome. Listen to that 12 valve. Nothing like the sound of a 12 valve early in the morning. Man, I have hauled a ton of cars this week. That's just a lot of cars. Some of those were from last week, the end of last week as well. Bumpy. They're grabbing something off your trailer, it'll jerk you all around. There she goes, that's all she wrote. Haven't been getting a lot of these old Blazers in lately. And they're all in decent shape too. This one here's a little bit tore up now because you stuffed it full of junk. But no rust at all. And I think we're gonna go ahead and make this one go away. There's not really anything good left on it. I mean, it's got trinkets here and there, but I'm super busy as is. And with prices being up right now, I just don't have time to mess with the trinkets. The interior is all ratted out, falling apart. Everything's broken. Not much good left on it. Just an old 6-banger. Nothing good there. Those are dime a dozen in good condition, and this one's definitely not in good condition. Some of y'all asked what I do with the fluids, and this is what I do. Pretty low tech, it works good. Just knock holes in the oil pan and the tranny pan, dump it here into this, and then I'll take this and dump it into this. I just hold it up above this yellow thing right here. This is just a barrel funnel, but I use it on top of these totes, and I'll hold that cut tote over the top of this with the loader, open the valve, dump it all into this, drain it into these. And then I have a guy from another town that uses this to heat his shop, this oil and tranny fluid, so it works out great. Everybody keeps telling me I need to do will it start videos, and I'll be completely honest with you, I don't have a clue how to work on cars. I can do basic stuff, but that's about it, so I'll probably never do a will it start video. But I'll do a small one today. I have not started this crusher in 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that. So we're gonna do a will it start on the crusher. Hopefully it will. This car here that I just drained the oil out of has 2 manifold converters on it and an aluminum engine. So normally I would just take the time to unbolt it, but ain't nobody got time for that. So we're gonna do something a little bit different with it. got it like a dummy. I forgot to cut the exhaust underneath before I did this, and that's kind of why it was fighting me a little bit. That and one AC line that I forgot about. So there's one converter on it still, but the other one came off with the engine right there. So I can pull those converters off easy now, and then I can throw the rest of the engine in the aluminum breakage, which is worth almost double what cars are worth. So my crusher started, everything was fine with that, everything was going great. I haven't used my remote for the crusher in however long it's been. The batteries are dead, the heat killed them. So I'm gonna have to actually climb out and push the button every time. So I probably won't crush too many cars today. I'll crush a couple for you guys, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get batteries before I crush any more. This is so annoying having to get out. This will probably be the last one I crush today. Maybe one more. There she is. Crushed pretty flat. Normally I would crush another car up on top of this yet, to where there'd be 3 cars in this bundle. But since I'm just hauling everything down there myself and it's only a few blocks, I'll just take it like this. I might throw a piece of farm equipment or something like that up on top of it. There we go, off to the shredder. Looks like an old early 50s Ford got hauled in for scrap. Looks like some old Galaxies came in too. Not much left of those. Looks like they got drug out of a river. Got the next load loaded up, ready to go. This Civic here on the bottom was another one I had to rip the motor out of. It didn't really want to cooperate. That was a little bit harder, but these have the motor mounts on the sides, so they're a little bit harder to pop them out of there that way. A lot easier if you unbolt them, but I don't have my tools and it was in the way, so I didn't want to wait. It's got brand new tires on it. They probably have less than 5,000 miles on them. But what do? Can't save it all. This is a bundle of cars that I crushed several months ago. I got a stack of them over there I dug out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take them down there. I crushed they used to ship to Tennessee, but Tennessee, it's kind of hard to get trucks right now. It's really hard to find drivers, as I've mentioned before on previous vlogs. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Really getting quite the pile of cars over here. It just keeps growing and growing. They're gonna have to start shipping them back out. Peeling the bundles apart. Got the next one loaded up. This one here, I had some junk laying in the way. I didn't really want to have to run multiple straps, so I put all the smaller stuff on the bottom and set the bundle up on top. So that was pretty good. I can just do one strap that way. Another one that had brand new tires on it. I think the same size as the last one too. Next load ready to go. You know, it's really hard to believe this trailer is barely more than 2 months old. It's had a pretty hard life, but it's hauled a lot of iron and a lot of cars. Full of cast iron. This will be the last bundle that I ship. It's the last one I have crushed. And then if I have time, I'm going to go ahead and get this Chevy 1500 van out and ship it. And then this old GMC over here, I thought about shipping it too, but that nose is kind of neat. It's missing the headlight rings, but I think somebody will still buy it for a wall hanger. So we'll go ahead and spare it for now. All right, I told you I'm gonna crush one more car, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And remember, don't hate me for this next one. Business is business. It's not worth anything to resell, and I don't have time to pull trinket parts. So take it for what it is. Not a very big load, but we're making room. I would have crushed a car on top of it, but I just don't like climbing in and out of the loader to crush cars. So it was full of iron. It was pretty heavy. Stacked some iron on top of it, so it's good enough. Goes. That's all she wrote. And that's all for today. Time to head home. Today was my Friday. It's actually Wednesday, but it was my Friday because I am taking off for a couple days and I'm gonna go down to San Antonio. Spend some family time down there and some time with friends. I'm gonna take my camera with me. I may or may not record anything. We'll see what happens over there. So I'm gonna head out, but remember, get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you next time.